Hello everyone. Today we will talk about the use of passive voices. So actually this question has been asked so many times by so many students that if they feel easy while using active voices, so why do they have to learn passive voices? It's a very good question, and today we will talk about it, whether we can speak English without using passive voices or not. So first I will discuss these points, and then you will automatically come to know whether it is possible to use proper English or to speak proper English without using passive voices. So the first point is why to use passive voices. Okay, and I have also asked some questions. Can we speak English without using passive voices? Or just by using active voices, can we speak proper English? So let's discuss some points, and then my viewers will decide whether we can speak English without using passive voices or not. After we talk about the uses of passive voices, we will talk about the question as well. So first of all, passive voices are used to shift focus to the object. For example, we say radio was invented by Marconi. Okay, so when we say radio was invented by Marconi, so it means that we are talking about the radio. We can also say that Marconi invented the radio, but if we do so, we will move away from the object because our object is radio. For example, I'm speaking English and I am talking about radio. Radio is that, radio is that, radio is a device. And then I say, Marconi invented the radio. So here I made a problem. I made a mistake. I was talking about the radio and then I brought Marconi. So now this sentence is not in order. So to shift the focus to the object, I'll have to use passive voice. I'll say a radio was invented by Marconi. I will talk about the inventor, but I'll not move away or shift from the object I'm talking about. If I say Marconi invented the radio, so then I was talking about the radio and I brought Marconi before, which is a mistake. So here you can't use active voices. The next one is when the doer is unknown. You know what happened, you know the action, but you don't know who did it. For example, you say the glass was broken. Someone broke a glass in the room or wherever. So now you don't know who did it. You know what happened, but you don't know who did it. So here also you can use the passive voice. The glass was broken. I know about the action, but I don't know about the doer. So when the doer is unknown, you will have to use passive voices. The next one is when the doer is obvious. The doer is obvious means everybody knows about it. Even if we don't mention the doer, he's known. He's very well known. For example, we say he was arrested. So we know who arrests people. There is no need to talk about the person who arrested, okay? Who arrested Ali. There is no need to talk about that person. So in that case, you can use passive voices. Here, Ali was rusticated. So we know who rusticate people. It's obviously the principal or the administration of a school, a college, or university. So they rusticate people. So if we say Ali was rusticated, so the doer is already known. He or she is obvious. There is no need to talk about that doer. So in that case, you will have to use passive voices. The last one is for unwilling actions. Unwilling actions means that, for example, I don't want to play cricket, but someone compels me, forces me, and for example, it's the weather is not suitable, and they say my students say, sir, let's play cricket, let's play cricket. So I'm in no mood. It's Ramadan as well. So it's unwilling action. Unwilling action, unwilling action is always described by using passive voice. For example, we say, cricket is played by me. Okay, so when we say cricket is played by me, so that means that I am not playing cricket according to my own will. I'm not playing cricket because I like to play cricket, but I am compelled. Someone has forced me. I can't say no to someone. Okay, the last one, there can be a debate about it. COVID vaccine has been discovered. So that means that we are just talking about the progress or the action. We are not talking about the doer. So action is more important here. Action is more important than the doer. More important than the doer. Here, we don't need to talk about the action. Sorry, here we don't need to talk about the person who did something, right? For example, we say, COVID vaccine has been discovered. So here, we don't want to talk about who discovered COVID vaccine. We just want to talk about the action. The most important thing is COVID vaccine has been discovered. Now I'm asking you, and most of my viewers, they don't know about who discovered COVID vaccine, but they know that COVID vaccine has been discovered. So here action is more important than doer. So in these cases, if you use active voice, you are speaking improper English. So without passive voices, English is impossible to be spoken. You have to learn passive voices. We'll upload easy videos for this topic, okay, and we'll discuss passive voices with details. Thanks a lot for being here with us. See you next time.